follow up that Echo because, oh yeah, there it is. So Maestro and Echo again gone. Now,
from above, you see control still of the man. He will lose Yeti as Schlongy is there, but Diffuser going down quite successfully as they'll trade blows. My man with 2 trying to get back towards the site. Acid, a long rotate. They're going to need to get to that Diffuser in a hurry. It's only up to my man. He's going to get spotted on 2 angles. A great flick, but he'll be shut down by Achieved and Accelerate. Needed a red
part, and it happens, it does. B is pretty sparsely defended here from EXG. They've got a surround set up, but it can be clamped off using these Capital bolts. We'll see if Orgless can pull it off. That seems to be their plan.
It's a great cooked grenade here, and it'll find its target as Achieved dives out of the window and looks to try to get back in, as my man will be able to grab that one quite easily, but it's a full court press from Excelerate, as they'll find another kill this time onto Acid. And just Brian and my man, the 2 newest entrants to Orgless roster as the sole survivors of Consulate. There goes Brian. So my man is once again going to be in a 1vx. This time it's going to be a 1v4. Similar to last time, a pre-fire from Crusher. So my man engages through the doorway onto the yellow stairs. Still tons of time for my man to make something work here. But when you're attacking Consulate, as you mentioned, there's lots of long sight lines, and it's a very thin and narrow map. And there's a lot of windows to try to keep hold of too. That's especially problematic for my man, who will need to grab said Diffuser, not too far off. Just biding his time, knowing that there's likely going to be a body in here. What a peek by the man! He'll walk right in and he'll dust Crusher, but from behind.
We talked about this earlier. You have to get aggressive on those drones on that information game when you, as the defenders, lack information yourself. So you have to counter the attacker's form of that exact same thing. Yeti, that's a well-placed Claymore. Will counter anyone who vaults from long desk if they lose control of top floor. You could see, because of that Claymore, clearly Orgless is trying to push into the main lobby. And they will be taken out in that attempt. 3 for Excelerate, 1 for Orgless, and Yeti, the one to get the kill, will be the last alive. In the 1 versus 3 in only 13 seconds, he has to drop. He's not even sure where the bullets are coming from at this point, and Excelerate.
It'd be really difficult for teams to attack if they don't know how to do it. But look at that. Orgless is in right now. They're going to barnstorm it, and this will be Excelerate losing big and will require on their roamers to come right in. Schlongy takes 2 down, and Crazy and Yeti, as Yeti eliminates Crusher, a refrag from Acid on to Schlongy. Biologic C4 will miss. My man also missing is Thomas, making his mark. Newest entrant to Excelerate, moving off the coaching role. Great pings in here, and this is a possible win with Bus side of Bathroom either. This is going to be a real tough nut to crack here and will require a lot of fragging potential from Orgless, which thankfully they have. It'll get started though with Schlongy taking out Acid. Get felled by Crazy. Biologic fills Yeti's body full of lead, with Thomas waiting at the doorway, hearing the C7E. He might flirt with Disaster, but he gets the shot off. My man once again will be all on his lonesome. There's a hole in the wall and he'll walk right in, but Biologic can't connect the shots. It'll be crushed.
Orgless. Good bandit trick by Schlongy, and he's going to keep his mirror window alive.
It's very rare to see a team defend admin. We've talked about this a couple times, that we expect somebody, that's a beautiful nade from a man. I don't think he was trying to take out Schlongy.
He wanted the castle.
But he'll take out...
And still a Clash in play who is getting an abundance of information for his team. This is still winnable for the defense, and that's not a good situation for Orgless. A peek from Clash, but I'm not sure what Biologic was thinking. He will go down easily. Crusher able to refrag, Yeti goes down. But in the 2 versus 4, the smokes will be coming out, and the attempted plant. By long desk, Crusher will take down my man. He gets the flank off the C4, 2 for Crusher. Excellent play, that's his 3rd, I believe, total. Thomas in the site, though, gives his life away for free after missing his C4. But oh no, the diffuser isn't being planted, and oh, just barely, Acid will get the final kill. Crusher doing his darndest, but he cannot go all the way.
If Crusher Orgless, but an awful lot of time for Excelerate to work with here, as Achieve takes some damage on a great run out from Crazy, who should be able to get away, but no, Crusher drops and will get the refrag, giving Excelerate another advantage. You lose the buck though, and those frag grenades, with Yeti playing the window. Not a ton of time, trying to see if somebody's going to peek up onto the balcony. Yeti will give his position away as Crusher gets felled by Brian. It's a team effort from Orgless, with Schlongy working his way in. A great crossfire here, but Schlongy is there, chewed up and spit out by Brian, with Thomas needing to get 1 kill onto the Jaeger, but he looked the wrong way. And
for Orgless, as they only have 30 seconds left to defend. Yeti above. Again, this is because Excelerate did not clear above, able to deny control of Piano, and because of denying control of Piano, channel, vertical pressure is alleviated for the anchors in sight. This is huge for Orgless, again, coupled with the lack of time, but oh no, a misplay from Yeti, and Achieve gets an easy kill. You can see the plant going down at the front of White, and it is successful. Thomas, some excellent cover there, gets the smoke. Crazy will land his C4, but it's post-plant, so it doesn't matter in the end, or so it seems, as Excelerate are in the perfect position to hold this post. There's very little chance the defenders will win this round, unless Thomas gives away easy kills like he potentially could have just there. Achieved a very clean headshot onto Acid, and that's just crazy. In the 1 versus 3, he barely has time to make it to the diffuser, and he will be, I suppose. Brian's gonna get the first kill though. Crusher goes down, that's the Thermite, who has already done his job. So not the most impactful frag, but the planter, and it will push IQ into the role.
Acid will need to ensure that he gets this kill, and that's pretty easy, as this is a sloppy entry from Excelerate that's going bad in a hurry. Schlongi fails as Crazy peeks around the corner. It's a masterful shot with Thomas. It's once again going to be achieved as Brian tries to play around it. The smoke gets a little bit too aggressive, but he has a shotgun, and that is very bad for Achieve. The problem is Brian is now going to have to try to work with 2 different angles. Get an inside look of the way that the gun works, and it's going to be both Acid and Crazy picking up kills as Achieve gets one of his own. He'll trade it off and put Orgless once again at a disadvantage. Double ACOGs for Orgless still left, as Biologic's position will be given away due to the goo mines that are positioned on yellow stairs. Also, there will be a Thatcher there with them, Michael. Only 20 seconds could possibly separate the good from the bad here. The Doc will peek out, and Biologic will sneak on in. There's the Thatcher of Thomas to finish it off. And it'll leave just Crazy, and Excelerate Gaming will get their very first victory of the season and their very first Pro League victory.